Hello my dear friends, welcome to our channel. In this session we are going to start our reflection, which is the most important topic in class 10th. Right, so here you would have already studied the statement of the reflection in class 9th, that is bouncing back of light into the same medium. So let us understand the statement with the help of a plane mirror. So it is a plane mirror here. This is a ray. So the ray which is going to strike the reflecting surface of a plane mirror. Plane mirror has two surfaces. One surface is the silvered surface and one surface is the reflecting surface. So the ray which is going to strike the reflecting surface of a plane mirror, the ray is known as incident ray. So the ray which is going to strike the reflecting surface, the ray which is going to hit the reflecting surface, or the ray which is moving towards the reflecting surface. See, you can make so many statements if you have so many words in your dictionary. So by just seeing the ray diagram, it is a ray diagram. By just seeing the ray diagram, you can make a statement by yourself. So here, the ray which is striking the reflecting surface, the ray which hits the reflecting surface, or the ray which is moving towards the reflecting surface is known as the incident ray. Once ray strikes the reflecting surface, you can see the reflection phenomena. And what we studied, the statement of the reflection phenomena, that is bouncing back of light into the same medium. So here, once after striking the reflecting surface, a reflection phenomena takes place. So here it is the reflection phenomena. Due to the reflection phenomena, the light ray changes its path. Due to the reflection phenomena, light ray changes its path. So as you can see here, actually the light ray has to follow this path, right? Once we introduced the plane mirror, once the plane mirror comes into the action, you can see the reflection phenomena as the plane mirror is having the reflecting surface. So once the ray strikes the reflecting surface, you can see the ray got deviated. The ray changes its path. Its actual path is this, actual path of a ray. Actual path of a ray, but due to a plane mirror, it changes its path. So as it is changing its path, you can say the ray got deviated. Deviated means somewhat there is a change in its path, right? So here it is the reflected ray. Reflected ray. So what we can make the statement for a reflected ray is the ray which is moving away from the reflecting surface after the reflection phenomena. It is must after the reflection phenomena is known as a reflected ray. So you should have to understand the statement of a reflected ray. A reflected ray can be seen only after the reflection phenomena, right? Incident ray, we can say a ray as an incident ray only when it is striking the reflecting surface of any mirror or any optical systems. Right, so here as you can see, this ray is striking the reflecting surface of a plane mirror. That's why I said it is an incident ray, as it is moving towards the plane mirror, towards the reflecting surface of a plane mirror. Right, here this ray is moving away from the reflecting surface after the reflection phenomena. Right, once the reflection phenomena has been done, then only the ray changes its path. Without reflection phenomena, the ray is not going to change its path. The ray is going to follow the same path. It's a straight line path, right? But due to the plane mirror, as it is having the reflecting surface, you can see the reflection phenomena, it is changing its path. So the ray which is moving away from the reflecting surface is after the reflection phenomena is known as the reflected ray. All right, so what I'm going to do is here, what I'm going to do I'm just drawing a normal here. I just drawn a normal here, and this normal has to be drawn in such a way so that it should have to touch the point of incidence. What? Touch the point of incidence. It is a point of incidence. Point of incidence in the sense where the incident ray is actually striking on the reflecting surface. At what point actually the incident ray is striking on the reflecting surface is only known as point of incidence. It is the point where actually the incident ray has struck the reflecting surface. So here I drawn the normal. So with the normal, the angle made between the normal and the incident ray is known as the angle of incidence, and the angle made between the reflected ray and the normal is known as the angle of reflection. So here we have studied some more two definitions, that is angle of incidence and angle of reflection. So you can make a statement of angle of incidence like this by just seeing the ray diagram, that is the angle made between the normal and the incident ray, the angle made between the incident and the normal ray, and the angle made between the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence. You should have to understand here at the point of incidence only we should have to draw the normal, right? After drawing the normal at the point of incidence, the angle made between the incident ray and the normal is known as the angle of incidence, and the angle made between the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence is known as angle of reflection. So here we have studied two more definitions for two more new parameters, that is angle I and angle R. Here one more parameter is there, that is angle of deviation. Why it is the angle of deviation? Because it is actual path of a ray. So due to the introduction of the plane mirror into this picture, you can see the reflection phenomena. The ray has changed its path. As the ray has changed its path, that means it got deviated. So with how much angle it got deviated is only known as angle of deviation. With how much angle it got deviated, with how much angle my ray got deviated after the introduction of a plane mirror, right? So that is what known as angle of deviation. We can make a statement of angle of deviation as like the angle made between the actual path of a ray and the deviated ray. We can even call the reflected ray as deviated ray, right? Because it is changing its path, right? So the angle made between the actual path of ray and the deviated ray is known as angle of deviation, right? Angle of deviation. So this is the introduction of a plane mirror, and this is the introduction of the reflection. We will study the laws of reflection in the next video. Laws of reflection, we have two laws of reflection, and we will study in detail about those laws of reflection in the next video, and we will also even do the problems based on those laws. If you liked my video, please do subscribe, share it with your friends, and comment. If you have any doubt, you can ask at any time. Your doubt will be clarified as soon as possible.